Alright, so we got another retro review for you guys today. This guy right here, Anakin Skywalker. This is from the Star Wars Clone Wars line. I don't remember exactly when this came out. I want to say it was somewhere around 2010-ish, but I'm not sure. But it's an older figure. It's probably around 10 years, maybe a little bit older. And so the reason I got this guy is, you know, I've gotten into the Star Wars 3 3/4 inch stuff. I've been collecting, you know, different lines of Star Wars stuff. And one thing that was missing in my collection was an Anakin Skywalker. And I looked around and I thought I need at least one good Anakin Skywalker in my collection. And yeah, I've got a lot of vintage figure stuff, a lot of characters from the movies and things like that. And honestly, the Anakin Skywalker figures that we've had come out in the vintage collection, honestly, I just don't like them. They look like crap. I mean, even that new one, the Anakin Padawan, that just came out, I saw it and I was like, didn't do anything for me. But I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars, loved Clone Wars, and obviously we got the best stories with Anakin in Clone Wars. And so I started looking for a good animated style Anakin, and there's quite a few of them out there. As I was looking through and trying to find one that was as close to a vintage figure as possible, i.e. vintage collection, you know, so it's got all the good articulation and everything. This was about the best one that I could find that seemed to have just about all the articulation and everything that you would want, and has that cool Clone Wars Anakin look, which I like. I like it better than any other stuff that we've got out there. So we're gonna crack this guy open and take a look at him. So let's go. All right, so here we have him out of the package. Let's take a look at the accessories here real quick first. All right, so he comes with this little galactic battle game card. And it gives you the instructions for the game, and I guess if you collected them all, you could play this little game. And it comes with his stats on the back as far as his force ability, battle skills, intelligence, mechanical skills, leadership, luck, all that stuff. I don't know anything about this game or how to play the game or whatever. Maybe if I pick up some more of the figures or something, I'll see if this is anything even worth worrying about. But it comes with that, and then of course he comes with this this stand here. And I don't know if the card was in it like this in the package, so I don't know if that's just how it's supposed. I don't know, but anyway, he comes with a pretty cool little stand that looks pretty good. We got that, and then he comes with a die for playing the game with all the little symbols on there. Got that. Then of course he comes with his rocket backpack, which I probably won't use on him on the shelf, but looks pretty cool. We'll put that on him in just a minute. And then of course he's got his little space helmet as well. So again, we'll try those on him here in just a little bit, but let's take a look at the figure itself. And so we've got Anakin here in all his animated glory, and I think he looks pretty damn good. And this is way better than any of the other figures that I saw of Anakin out there. They have not nailed the Hayden Christensen likeness, and they just don't look good. To me, they don't look good. Whereas this Clone Wars, you know, animated Anakin looks really nice. I'm digging the sculpt on the armor on the shoulders. The gloves look good. Got his robotic hand there. The robes look good. The boots are well sculpted. Look nice there. Everything looks good. The head looks great. Face, the hair, I mean, it just looks solid. It looks really good. This is my version of Anakin, so I'm really digging this. Anakin's one of my two favorite characters. It's Anakin and Han Solo, my two favorite characters in all of Star Wars, and this looks good. This looks great. As far as articulation goes, you know, he's got the shoulders there. He's got the little ball joint elbows. He's got rotation on the upper arm, so he can turn like that. I did notice that his lightsaber, he really only holds it in his right hand. Left hand just kind of drops it. It's just he doesn't have the right hand there to hold that. As far as his hips goes, he's just got forward and back on that, but he does have knees. And then, of course, on the feet, he's got rotation. it kind of feels like he might have a little bit there, but these pieces that come down over the boots, over the feet, kind of stop it from doing that. Then of course he's got waist rotation, his head is on a ball joint, so we've got some swivel there, and he can turn all the way around. So we've got good articulation on this figure. Not quite up to modern vintage collection stuff, but pretty damn close. Really the only difference is the hips. I mean, honestly, that's the biggest difference, and then, because of course we do have also the swivel at the knees as well. So, I mean, outside of the hips, I mean, this is basically, you know, just as good of articulation as we get on our modern vintage collection figures. So, let's go ahead and put his backpack on here, like that. Snap that on. Oh, and there went the rocket. Shooting off. I'll have to find that one later. Got that. And then we've got his helmet there. Oh, his backpack doesn't really want to stay on very well. But we got that. So we got the backpack and we got the helmet on. Again, I'm not going to have him on the shelf in this stuff, but looks kind of cool. Not too bad. So that's kind of what he looks like with that stuff on. So let's go ahead and take this off, and let's go ahead and get this guy thrown up here, and let's compare him to some other figures, and we'll see how he stacks up. So first up, we got him with some other Jedi. We got Qui-Gon Jinn on the left, and of course we got Obi-Wan on the right, and he fits right in as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I know he's got the animated style, but he still looks really good. I mean, again, in my opinion, this is way better than some of the other Anakins that we've gotten out there. I think this works really, really well. I mean, you could even take one of the robes and put it on him, and it would be a perfect look for him. All right, so now we got him with a couple of my current favorites. We've got the 30th anniversary Boba Fett in his animated colors. And then, of course, we've got Anakin's alter ego, Darth Vader. Of course, Darth Vader is a lot taller than him. Now, he is on a stand, so that makes a little bit of a difference, but still, yeah, they're supposed to be the same guy, just he's in a suit, so maybe that makes up for some of the difference. But it does seem a little bit short compared to Darth Vader. But it's okay, it still works. Alright, and of course, you can't do Star Wars without some Star Wars vehicles, so here we have one of the Starfighters. I think this is Kit Fisto's Starfighter, if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. I bought this one used a while back and just thought it looked so cool, and it's basically all there. And I think, in fact, I'm going to have Anakin posed with this ship on the shelf. Alright, so let's talk price here real quick. Now, I picked this guy up for 20 bucks. Now, seeing as how he's a little over 10 years old, that's not bad. And here's the other thing, is he's basically available just about everywhere on the aftermarket. I see him all over eBay and Mercari. And sometimes it's not the exact same version. Sometimes it'll be a version that comes with different accessories and it's in a different pack. But it's the same figure. Now, there are a couple of older ones you do have to be careful that look very similar to this, but they don't have articulated knees. And then there are a couple out there that look very similar to this that don't have articulated knees, that don't have the shoulder armor, so he's got more of the robed look going on. But they're all based on the same sculpt, and they all look pretty similar. So depending on exactly what you want as far as accessories, as far as the articulation goes on the knees in particular, you can pick him up pretty cheap. I just looked before I made this video, and he was still widely available on YouTube for about 20 bucks. Now, I do see some people out there trying to get more. I did run across one that was 40 plus shipping. Nobody's gonna pay that. There's no reason to. Avoid those like the plague. It's just pointless because there's plenty of people dropping this figure out there for 20 bucks, sometimes 20 bucks plus $5 shipping, so maybe you get it for 25, and I absolutely think it's worth it for that to have, again, what I think is the best Anakin figure in the 3 3/4 inch scale that Hasbro has put out. So yeah, I love this thing. He's going to look great on the shelf. I think he'd look great on your shelf. If you're looking for a good Anakin, this is definitely the one to get.